Hi, I'm Kara Sundlin, and this is Today in History in Connecticut. 1 year ago today, on January 13, 2021, President Donald Trump was impeached for a second time, and that's a first in our country. Channel 3's Skylar Henry has more on what happens next.
The ayes are 232. The nays are 197.
The House voted to impeach President Trump on a single charge of incitement of insurrection for last week's deadly rampage at the Capitol. The historic vote marks the first time in U.S. history a president has been impeached twice.
The danger is too great. We must impeach.
Defend this Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic, including Donald J. Trump.
While 10 Republicans broke with President Trump voting to impeach, most stood by him.
He specifically told the crowd to protest peacefully and patriotically, and the vast majority of them did.
Instead of stopping the Trump train, his movement will grow stronger, for you will have made him a martyr.
Amid threats in the days ahead of next Wednesday's inauguration of President-elect Joe Biden, the National Guard is mobilizing up to 20,000 troops around Washington, D.C.
No true supporter of mine could ever endorse political violence.
Without mentioning the impeachment, President Trump condemned the Capitol riot in a new White House video, but did not take responsibility for it.
Exactly when the president's Senate trial will begin remains unclear.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says he will not use emergency powers to bring the Senate back from recess before next Tuesday. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has already named 9 impeachment managers who will serve as prosecutors in the trial.
Today, in a bipartisan way, the House demonstrated that no one is above the law, not even the President of the United States.
To convict, 17 Senate Republicans would need to vote against President Trump. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
5 years ago, Connecticut celebrated the swearing in of the second kid governor at the Old State House in Hartford.
I do.
Congratulations to you.
2017.
With the Secretary of the State by her side, Connecticut's kid governor took the oath of office on Friday as fellow students and politicians saluted her success.
You are going to give our nation and your communities so much.
Jessica Broxham of John F. Kennedy School in Milford was elected by fellow fifth graders to be the new kid governor. The program was started by Connecticut's Old State House to teach fifth graders about government, elections, and the importance of civic engagement. Students from schools throughout the state cast a ballot for Governor Broxham, who promised to promote the humane treatment of animals.
I'm hoping to make tougher laws. I'm hoping to make a fundraiser and encourage others to do the same. And I want to make a presentation to educate all the students of our state about animal cruelty and what they can do.
She's got the spirit, she's got the drive.
Proud onlookers cheer on the state's second kid governor, while outgoing Governor Elena Tipton from East Hartford sat and watched after successfully wrapping up her year that focused on being kind.
I had an amazing year traveling and meeting all the different people all over Connecticut. It has been wonderful to see my vision of kindness come to life.
Now it's Governor Broxham's turn, and her family couldn't be prouder.
This is an opportunity of a lifetime. It's a great program. I think this is going to help shape who she becomes in the future. Maybe the next president, you never know.
It feels really awesome to have kids looking up to me as a leader, and I hope they can all think that just because they're a kid, that doesn't mean they can't make a difference out there.
And 10 years ago, parents in Middletown won a fight to get rid of scream rooms. Here's that report.
The 2 rooms that have been previously used for timeout purposes at Farm Hill will no longer serve this purpose.
I think this is huge. I think that it's going to make a lot of the students feel a lot safer.
A victory for parents and their children at Farm Hill Elementary in Middletown, who lashed out at district officials twice this week over what they describe as so-called scream rooms.
When I go in that school and you are standing in front of that door and you turn that handle, and I did it myself this week, that door is locked.
A small enclosed area without windows, just concrete walls, where kids with behavior problems got sent to calm down. Parents and students complain they're dangerous and a disruption to learning because kids are afraid.
A student and actually stood up and talked about how difficult it is And my children come home and tell me how hard it is to listen to these children scream.
We were distraught. We felt like this was a secret that's been uncovered that never should have been happening.
That I've directed all administrative staff in the district to cease immediately using timeout rooms for students who do not have specialized, legally created IEPs.
IEPs are long-term programs to develop a special need child's full education plan. And the Board of Ed chair says those students' parents knew timeout rooms were sometimes used.
This statement represents our first step in resolving the concerns that we know so far.
And that's today in Connecticut history.